What makes you think love isn't for you? This is going to be a hard video topic to get out because this is going to be something kind of very personal to me. I felt it was a topic that needed to be discussed because I had a lot of people, a lot of comments who were saying that they were just getting out of a relationship or that they wanted relationship advice. And as the title says, I messed up love so you don't have to. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I really don't have a fine definition of love. I don't think anyone really has a definition of love or has the blueprint to what love looks like. Because as we can see, there's so many relationships that can look so perfect but still can end. The biggest one for me was Corday and his girlfriend. Well, his wife. I never expected them to end things, and when that news came, it kind of just hit me because it's like those two were kind of perfect. And I know a lot of people may be going through a divorce, or they may be going through some relationship turmoil, or they may be going through a breakup, and it's okay. I know I say that a lot, but seriously, it's okay. That relationship was a trial for you. Whether you and that person get back together, whether you and that person don't end up ever speaking again, it was a trial for you. It's for you to learn. It was for you to understand where you went wrong, or maybe even understand where the other person went wrong. Or maybe it was for you just to realize what you want. And no matter what happens, at the end of the day, your heart may hurt, your head may hurt, but you'll be okay. It had to happen. It had to happen. And I say I messed up love because I've personally really have been through a lot of the relationship turmoils. I've been through the abusiveness. I've been through getting cheated on. I've been through letting someone go that I really love deeply, but at the end of the day, the pain would have kept going had I never let that person go. And like I said, this video topic is very hard for me to get out. I don't even know if there's going to be anything motivational behind it. And to let you guys know, I am okay. I am okay. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm gonna, quit and just be done with it. Like, don't ever feel like you need to quit or be done with love, because there's no need to rush love. It comes when it comes, and there's no rushing it. There's no rushing your perfect person. There's no rushing that person that is your soul tie. If you truly feel as you love that person, or you truly feel that that person is the person that you want to be with, then you'll do anything for that person. And I'm telling you now to go get them. Go get that ring. Ask them to be your girlfriend. Do whatever it is to show that person that you genuinely care. Because the worst that they can say is no, like a lot of people say. I'll go even deeper than that. It's better to lock that person in now than to have to let that person go in the future because you hesitated. Don't hesitate. And I say that because it's okay. Look, I understand it's scary. Fearing love is scary because heartbreak comes with it. Now, it doesn't come with it all the time. Most of the time, there is that thing in the back of your mind that says, if I go and get in love with this person, or I get into a relationship or whatever it is, heartbreak is going to come with it. And that's the contract you kind of sign up for, It's no easy way to just say, oh yeah, well, I'll be with this person forever, because then you'll never learn. You have to go through that breakup. You have to go through that turmoil, whatever it is, for you to truly understand the person that you want or the person that you don't want. Because realistically, let's say you and that person end up being together, right? And you and that person stick it out. You're not going to ever be happy as long as you continue to stick it out with that person, You can't expect to change somebody, and you can't expect to be happy in a situation that you don't even want to be in yourself. Or you can't expect yourself to be happy in a situation the other person doesn't want to be in. There's a two-way street to that. And that all ties into love, because if that person really is your soul tie, no matter what your differences are, you guys are going to work it out. But you can't work it out if you guys aren't in sync. And you really got to dig deep into yourself and think, am I ready for commitment? Am I ready for love? Because I don't want a lot of you to end up like me, still feeling lost in a way, that I don't really understand what love is, or know what love is, or have the sense that I'll ever be in love again. And, it just sucks. It really does. Because, like I said, I've been through it all. I swore that this one person was going to be with me forever. And when that person cheated, it was probably the worst thing that ever happened to me. And why do I say it's the worst thing that ever happened to me? Well, it's the worst thing that ever happened to me because when that person cheated on me, it started my downward spiral of just constantly feeding that I gotta replace that person, and just constantly feeding my negative attitude of, well, if this person wasn't for me, then nobody will be. And you can't let your own head get into what you want in terms of love. You gotta look into your heart. You gotta look into your heart and really see what it is that you want. But you also gotta be able to know when to let somebody go. Yes, you can give somebody 1,001 chances, and you could try to get 1,001 chances from that person. I'm a victim of that. I was given 1,001 chances, and I messed up every single chance I got. And I can't sit here and expect that person to give me the 1,002 chance again after I've already messed up the 1,001 of them. It's just not how life works. It's never how life worked. And you can't expect anybody to continue to give you chances. You got to really look into yourself and think, is this what I want for myself? But like I said, you also got to know when to break it off. You got to understand that not everybody's meant to stay in your life forever. Some people really are meant to stay in your life forever, but not every single person is meant to stay in your life. Some people are there to be in your life just to teach you a lesson, and when they're gone, that's because that lesson was complete and there's no need for you to be in their life anymore, no need for them to be in your life anymore. And I'm not going to sit here and say move on, because I haven't moved on, and it's hard to move on, man. It is hard. I understand, because I'm really a victim of this. Weird. Moving on is just so hard. And I should follow my own advice, but at some point you really just have to. And I think that's really the purpose of me making this video, is that I just got to move on. You know, at some point there has to be a moment where I'm just like, I got to move on. I can't sit here in this constant struggle of just wondering what if, because I'll never answer that what if. It will never happen. What if me and this person stuck it out? What if me and this person never broke up? What if me and this person got married? Nobody's got the answer to that. Literally, nobody's got the answer to that. And it's better to move on than to stay stuck in that circle. But you have to really just look in the mirror and do one thing for me. Tell yourself it's going to be okay, and apologize to yourself. Really, how many of you look in the mirror? How many of you look in wherever you can see yourself, or even just talk to yourself? Just sit down, meditate, talk to yourself, and truly apologize to yourself. How many of you actually do that? I don't think many people do, because I know that I don't. I've never apologized to myself. And you know, if my past self could see these videos and see what I'm doing and how I'm trying to make my dreams from when I was 12, 11, 10 a reality, or even just look at my 16-year-old self, the day I found out my girlfriend, who is now my ex, is no longer going to be in my life anymore because she chose to be with the person she cheated on me with. Or go back just to last year and tell myself not to make that decision to let that person go. I would look at myself and tell my past self that I'm sorry. Yeah, I may have been the cause, or other people have been the cause, but it's okay. It was all needed, and it's okay. There's no need to break yourself down over the past, because that's all it is just the past. And you know, I do apologize to my past self. I really do. And I feel like you guys need to do the same as well. Really just sit down and analyze your life and think about all the people you may have been in love with, all the people you may have thought that, yes, this is gonna be the one. This person met my parents. This is it. Really sit down and think about that entire life and go, I don't regret it. And apologize to yourself. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let it all go. Let it all go. Let that divorce, let that relationship, let that fling, let whatever it is, let it go. Because it may come back and it may never come back, but use it as your lesson to continue forward. Because a lot of people sit here and they tell me, oh, I was in love before and I'll never be in love again. But you said it yourself. I was in love before, which means that you won't ever not be in love again. You just have to find that person to fall in love with again. Just because you've been hurt before does not mean you'll get hurt again. Just because you've hurt before doesn't mean you'll hurt again. That's why I said you need to sit down and really think about the things you've done or the things of other people have done. and let it all go. Let it go. We'll all be alright. And like I said, I messed up love so you guys don't have to. I probably let the best relationship of my life go. I'm here to tell you guys, I'm still standing. And if I'm still here standing, you can still stand too. That's where I'll leave it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified of videos that I upload. Make sure you can do anything you can to have my non-existent videos be seen. And I'll see you in the next one. Desaya, signing off.
I'll give you some grown-up tidbit real quick. As much as you want to tell him you want to be in a relationship, or y'all want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all are in the dating stage, okay? Y'all are in the talking stage. Whatever it is the kids like to call it these days. Don't rush it. Let it come naturally. Let him ask you when the time is right for y'all to be boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever it is. Because, I'll be honest, a title changes nothing. It really doesn't. If you guys like each other enough, a title is not going to change anything. If you guys truly like each other, y'all will be loyal to each other before the title. Him asking you to be his girlfriend or boyfriend is not going to change anything. But the fact that now y'all have a title attached to it. Just let it come naturally. If y'all like each other enough, the title really shouldn't matter. And when it gets to that point where he finally asks you, or if you want to finally ask him, let it happen naturally. For now, just enjoy it. Really picture yourself being with him for your entire life. That's how you should look at it. Don't look at it in the now. Don't look at it in the I want to be boyfriend and girlfriend right now. Find out if he really is somebody you want to be with for the rest of your life. Find out all about his cadences, the things he likes, the things he doesn't like, the things that makes him tick, and find out if you could live with him for the rest of your life. Obviously, you guys can't, live together and be on top of each other physically, but just figure out his emotions and all that stuff and let these things just come naturally. This is the point where you got to figure out, do I really like him, or am I really just sitting here in the moment? Take the moment out of it completely and figure him out. Figure out those ticks. Figure out those things. Because once y'all do put that title on it, y'all already had this stuff figured out. That's why it's the dating/talking stage. Figure him out first. Let that title come naturally.